Then there's the Aaron Rodgers question. Rodgers is 42, and coming into this run, he'd hinted that 2025 could be his last season. After this loss, he was careful not to commit either way. When asked about his future, he said he's not going to make any emotional decisions, that he's disappointed, and that he needs to get away and have the right conversations before deciding what's next. Important context here. Despite what happened last night, Rodgers' regular season was still strong. He threw for over 3,300 yards, 24 touchdowns, and just 7 interceptions, and helped Pittsburgh win the AFC North. Reporting around the team says the Steelers would be open to him returning in 2026, so this isn't a one-sided breakup situation. The ball is at least partially in Rodgers' court. Now to Mike Tomlin, because this loss isn't just about one game. With this result, Tomlin is now tied for the NFL record with 7 straight playoff losses. Locally and nationally, his job status is being questioned harder than ever, but his quarterback had his back. Rodgers defended Tomlin strongly after the game, reportedly calling the idea of Tomlin being on the hot seat asinine and an absolute joke, and pointing to his sustained success over nearly 2 decades as a head coach. Still, the pressure is now squarely on owner Art Rooney II. Fans are demanding answers after yet another one-and-done postseason, and the organization has to decide whether to stay the course with Tomlin or finally make a change. This wasn't just a bad night, it was historic on multiple levels. The loss snapped a 23-game home-winning streak on Monday Night Football for the Steelers, a streak that dated all the way back to 1991. And their slow start problem in the playoffs has been a long-running issue. Coming into this game, they had been outscored 73-0 in the first quarter over their previous 6 playoff appearances. They finally got on the board with a first-quarter field goal this time, but the larger trend of falling behind early continued. So what happens now? The Houston Texans move on to the divisional round where they'll face the New England Patriots. The Steelers, meanwhile, head into an offseason full of massive questions. Will Aaron Rodgers come back for another year at 42? Does Mike Tomlin return after 7 straight playoff losses? How does this front office use its cap space to refresh a roster that just got exposed on the biggest stage? One thing feels certain after a 30-6 home playoff loss. This can't be business as usual in Pittsburgh anymore. The only real mystery is how big the changes will be.